It's Week 11 of the 2024 season, and everyone's watching Kenneth Gainwell. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the Lions and the Jaguars, and it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi again, everybody. Brock Ewart and Kate Scott with you up in the booth. And Brock, we have a very intriguing matchup of quarterbacks ahead in this contest today.
This is going to be so good, so entertaining because these QBs are so talented, both of them. They don't need any more of an incentive than this because after the game, you know they'd love to meet up in midfield, right? Well, one of them is going to be making that hard, begrudging handshake with the cameras on. The other, he's going to wear a big smile because he knows what it takes to beat the QB.
Set to go is the kicker, Michael Batchley. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here's Purdy to throw. Has the connection to Gainwell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. From the pistol, Hurts. Complete out to the right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Third and just 2 to go. Hurts. He has the first over the middle. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Badgley on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Lions and Kenneth Gainwell ready for their next possession. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Pretty throwing here on first. This finds Dobbs. This is ahead for about 5. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun is Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Bigsby does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Stays upright. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Here they come. This is 35. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Allen on the catch. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's the game of 6. 1st down, Jacksonville.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half. And you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Counter give to ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. 1st down throw by Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it sets up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Looking to throw, Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Jaguars and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He finds Stover. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they bring him down around the 34. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taking a big shot for the end. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Point after converted from Badgley. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions offense returning to the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Purdy on 1st down. Barner's got it. Complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
And 5 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Play action now with Purdy. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Able to find Gainwell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Pass caught by Gainwell. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has the connection to Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They'll throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. from the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Complete to Coleman. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 3rd down, Purdy. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. So it's halftime, and the visiting Jaguars have played themselves to a nice little lead thus far. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Here's ETN on 1st down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Finds Stover. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Escapes a defender. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's This is one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Here's Akers up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down throw by Purdy. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Just get this guy touched.
Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has left its imprints all over the quarterback, and there's another one. You really can't hold it that long after the snap, Kate. It's 1,001, 1,002, and then somebody's on their way to getting you and dropping him for a sack.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They stick with Gainwell. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now they send their back in motion right. From the pistol, Hurts. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now Hurts. That's taken in by Etienne. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. One of the tight ends in motion left. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So 2nd down coming up. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Here's ETN on the give. And the struggle's seeping into the ground game now as he's held up at the line. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Hurts to throw. He'll get this to ETN. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Michael Badgley out now. He knows how big this try is. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. From the gun is Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Purdy to throw it. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Jaguar first down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running it here with ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They go right back to ETN. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go, 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Allen there to haul it in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's ETN. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. ETN again. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense up to the line fast. Pass caught by Odunze. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Purdy setting up that play action. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Now to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Here he is to throw. Working the sideline. That's Odunze. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Throwing now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Looking to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good did they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, the game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.